We haven't, the executive hasn't met recently, but I am able to bring you a message from the Regional Council of UCU, which reads as follows. Yorkshire and Humberside Regional Executive Committee of the University and College Union express our solidarity and support for the campaign Stand Up for Lou and the campaign's fight to secure funding for South Yorkshire Women's Aid. In circumstances where an average of 2 women are killed by husbands, partners and ex-partners each week in England and Wales, where 1 in 4 women will suffer domestic violence in her life, and where women in general are still subject to high levels of misogyny and sexist harassment in society, it is vital to maintain the sort of services and support offered by South Yorkshire Women's Aid to vulnerable women and children. We call on Doncaster Council to reinstate funding for the refuge and for the reinstatement of Louise Harrison's post, and for other funding agencies to similarly prioritise sufficient funding for the permanent support of South Yorkshire Women's Aid. And that's signed by Leslie McGorrigan, who's also an NEC member and is the Secretary of the region. So I just want to make a couple of points really. I've known Louise, gosh, it must be now 30 odd years, ever since the miners' strike. And I can say, without a shadow of a doubt, as I know most people here will agree, that Louise is a fantastic fighter for women and a fantastic fighter for her class. She has never given up, she's never stopped fighting, and frankly, when I've seen some of the stuff on Facebook attacking her for this campaign, it just turns my stomach, because she is a fighter, she knows what she's fighting. It's not about ego with Louise, it's about a service which people need in this area, and I think everybody should get behind Louise's campaign and get behind support for her. The other point I want to make really is that this isn't in a way about the money. It's not that there's no money available. Money is available. It's a question of political will. It's about the will to deliver money for services that we need. The money, as we know, is available because of an underspend. And if you look at society in general, we know the bloody money's there. You know, we live in a society where inequality is growing, where, 14 people earn as much or have as much wealth as 3.7 billion people in the world. It's an obscene system. We just saw last week the disgusting misogyny that took place at the President's Club, social. These are the richest people who go along and end up groping women, raising millions of pounds or thousands of pounds, but actually, abusing and harassing women in the process. The money is there. We know the money is there to defend our services. This is a vital service which needs to be defended and needs to be funded. So I just want to say, I should also make a big plug. I think that when people stand together, you can win. Just this week, for instance, the Haringey, I don't know if you know what's been going on in London, but there's been a really appalling attempt to drive working class people out of Haringey. And it looks now, partly with the intervention of the Labour leadership, that campaign is going to win. This campaign can win because when you fight, when you stand up, people get behind you, people support you, people want to see people fighting back. We've just won a fantastic vote in our union, in the universities, to defend our pensions. We got an 87% vote in 61 of the 68 universities to strike, and those strikes are going to start in February. We want to support this sort of campaign. We need to get together. We need to fight. When we fight back as trade unionists, when we fight back as community activists, we can build the campaigns that can win, that can force these people who hold the purse strings to change their political decisions whether or not to finance fantastic things like South Yorkshire Women's Aid and other services and support that we need. We have to stand together. We can't wait until whenever a Labour government is elected. I hope a Labour government is elected soon. You can't wait for 2 or 3 or years or however long it takes to get them in. We have to start now. We have to fight. We have to stand together. It's our strength that will win. Solidarity to Louise, solidarity to South Yorkshire Women's Aid. Thank you.